Hello and welcome back to RimWorld. We're continuing our playthrough here where we had a very bad last episode where a lot of people lost a lot of things. Things did not go well at all. Let's go ahead and remove the roof area here to avoid roof collapses from doing further damage to us. We do have a caravan here, and I think what we should do, we do a little bit of a stockpile zone on the map here. Just gonna put a massive stockpile zone. Hopefully that encompasses everything that we have an immediate need for. Let's go ahead and do a little trade, and maybe we can buy something worthwhile. We have some money. All right, I feel like I need to. Maybe we'll make that a little bit bigger. Just a massive stockpile zone. Just encompass anything on the map. The heck. I thought there was more stuff on the map than this. Am I missing something? All right, I am gonna go ahead and delete these zones. Gonna have one massive stockpile zone on the whole map. Ooh, the game does not like that. It does not like that. Okay. Felt like I had more stuff laying around. It did. Hyperweave. Okay. So that gives us some money. And then, oh, I didn't mean to not trade. So I want to buy definitely at least a couple Glitter World medicines. And I don't think there's anything else I can really benefit from right now. So I will just go ahead and buy those. I am gonna delete this crazy huge zone. I don't think there's any chance of Pepper actually being able to like self-tend and get this infection under control. So I feel like amputating the leg is the only way we're gonna have anything resembling success. So we're gonna rest until healed, and then our next best medic, which is you, will come along and try to perform that surgery. Where did the medicine go? Did you just scoop it up? Well, you scooped up 3 of them, and that's good enough for now. Let's go ahead and... Oh, he's got the restriction for the herbal medicine. Okay. Let's do best quality medicine. Try to maximize our chance of success. The only thing that sucks about that whole making the stockpile is it made this all home zone. And I don't want that because I certainly don't need running around dealing with fire over there. So let's go ahead and make this our home zone instead. And we'll go ahead and unpause. Wormy, you are running to do something. It doesn't matter. How's the surgery? Failed. No surprise. All right, so for this, I want doctor care, but no medicine. Oh, cool. Sensory mechanites. I really needed that right now. All right, still got a major infection going on. I think just about tended to everything. Okay, yep. All right, you need to eat. That makes sense. Let's go ahead and put you back to best quality. Let's get you back to... Oh, can you not? The operation is gone now. Okay, we got to amputate again. Still the left leg. Let's try one more time. We have a little bit of resources left. There is a small sliver of a hope. Hey! Alright, we don't need to waste Glitter World medicine on that. We could just bandage that up. And there we go. Hey, they gave us some regular medicine. Perfect. It's like they know how desperate we are for everything. Okay, so we saved Pepper by amputating his leg, which is not something I expected to have to do, but here we are. Let's go ahead and get a stockpile together. And I think what we want to do is... Oh, we apparently have several stockpiles around the map here from when we did that drag and drop. Let's just make sure there's nothing else lingering, because I don't want any of those causing any issues for us down the road. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a little stockpile. Maybe right up here. And that can be for our food. Let's go ahead and put meals and raw food over there, pemmican, kibble. Not that we have any of that right now, but you know, just for the future. And then I think over here we can go ahead and, is this set to wood? It is. So wood can get stockpiled there. And the rest of the stuff is just tainted garbage, so that doesn't matter at all. We do need to get something up and running. Structure wise, let's get a wooden shelf up and running. We could store important stuff there that isn't gonna immediately fall apart. I think we can go ahead prioritize working on that. All right, Wormy is back to planting. That's probably a good idea because we definitely need to get food production up and running as fast as possible. All right, so for this, I want to put medicine. I feel like all types of medicine should go on the shelf. And we probably also need to get yeah, let me okay, I did change him to herbal medicine or worse. All right, we need to get something. Well, we need a roof over our head, we need beds, we need all sorts of crazy stuff. All right, so we got food production going. We need to get beds built, I should say rebuilt. We got to finish hauling this stuff. We got to get this taken down. There's no chance of a fair actually happening, is there? Not really. Well, let's go ahead and turn that off for now. We could deconstruct that. We're just eating raw food right now, which is going to make people pretty unhappy overall. I do need to get some beds going. So furniture, how much are beds? 45 wood. All right, Marta, you need to get that going. Although food is quite questionable at the moment. If we're going to be walking past here, we might as well haul stuff back. We need to be, when we're in this dire of a strait, we need to be a little more efficient with what we're doing. No, I don't mean to actually have a stockpile here. Oopsie. Oopsie. All right, let's go ahead and haul this wood. Definitely have a food shortage. There's another weird stockpile situation going on there. This stockpile stayed, which is fine. All right, Marta, you are not in good shape. Let's go ahead and get you really upset by consuming sacred animal meat. Yeah, everybody here is gonna just break down at some point relatively soon. All right, let's try to get these beds built. We have a solar flare followed by an eclipse. At least we got an excellent bed out of this. We're feeding corpses of somebody. That's not good. Things are not going well if we're at that point. All right, you don't need to be hauling wood. Well, we have wood over here. I am glad we have planting up and running to some extent. I think I'm gonna have to just cave and hunt some animals because there's just no way. Oh, catatonic. Wish you would have got another bed done before that happened. You know what? Let's put Marta and maybe Wormy. All right, we do have to figure out a food situation. This is not the greatest. I think we're gonna have to hunt alpacas. All right, so we got 2 pistols and a bow. I think after all, we are gonna have to get the up and running. Fueled stove is going to cost too much steel. We don't have time to mine all this steel to build that. A butcher table would be nice, but it's a little expensive given our current wood deficit. I guess we'll just do a campfire for now, although that's still less than ideal. I definitely do not care about this at the moment. Like, this needs to be very low priority. This is decent priority. Not as much as food, but it is pretty important because we do need wood at some point. So it's good to get it down now. Although everybody's starving, which is not great. All right, we need to go hunting. Let's come on over here. Pepper, you need to come over here too. Figures. All right, shoot this alpaca. All right, this is definitely problematic because if we can't even survive the minute we go into malnutrition, we're just gonna die like way too quickly. Let's rescue Pepper. Did we do enough damage to one of these alpacas to actually kill it? I don't think so. Break risk doesn't bother me. The starving to death does. All right, we need to, let's see, production. We can do a butcher spot. Oh, that's what that is already. Yep, there we go. Corpse obsession. You can't walk because you're starving to death. All right, everybody's having their breakdown. There's literally nothing I can do right now. The rice is growing, but way too slow. All right, hopefully one of these people snaps out of it relatively soon. All right, let's do the butchering. I don't even care that we're butchering a colonist right now. We just need every scrap of food that we could possibly get. Let's prioritize feeding Marta. Try to get that malnourishment down. All right, Pepper is still not doing well with the malnourishment. All right, she's okay. So we got the two people that have guns. I feel like we kind of have to come over here and try to do more hunting again. Not ideal, and our people are going to be like upset. Their faith is not gonna be great, but I think we got to do it. All right, let's haul this alpaca. I don't even know where. Oh, you're headed over there. Well, let's have that put down, and then oh, you can't do it. You go butcher. Hopefully Marta snaps out of it soon. I really would like her to finish constructing this stuff. That would be super helpful. All right, we need to do something for him so Pepper doesn't starve to death. All right, good. Pepper's no longer incapable of walking. That's great. Now, what are you actually going to accomplish? I don't really know. Take a look at our needs. Yeah, just a lot of super unhappy people. No trees because the forest fire burned it all down. Well, we are getting some sleep back, which is good. All right, this wood production is super helpful. We are definitely going to have to hunt some more alpaca. Actually, Pepper, are you capable of doing that? I don't think we're the only cook, so hopefully you are not assigned to cooking, but you know what? You can be. Nobody's good at the cooking, so why don't you go ahead and do that? Then we probably should put like fresh corpses here. Don't allow rotten. Let's make an important priority. Okay, we're gonna reissue the haul command. Hopefully they'll take it to the correct spot. They are not. Let me guess. This is set to. Here, let's turn off fresh corpses. No. All right. So raw. Oh, I didn't check the box for animal corpses. Okay. So go ahead and haul this alpaca back to base. And who's the best cook? You're all bad at it, but looks like you're the best cook. So let's go ahead and just chop up that. Really? Now is the time to get married? Really? That seems pretty questionable. All right, well, we definitely have a food situation going on here. I don't really want you giving raw alpaca. Well, not in that form anyway. I'd rather you butcher it first, and then we can go ahead and feed Marta with that. Again, not that it's ideal. I'd really like to cook it, but beggars cannot be choosers, and things are not going that great for us at the moment. Let's get rid of some of these sleep spots. How's your catatonic break coming along? I feel like we are not terribly malnourished, and the longer we take, like the longer we could stay afloat by just eating this raw meat or eating whatever, that gives more time for this rice plant to grow, which hopefully gives us an opportunity to recover from this chaos. Let's get the campfire up and running, and maybe even the butcher table. Great. So let's deconstruct the butcher spot, and we just do everything. Okay, so I have a little bit of human leather. I kind of feel like Wormy or Margarita should leave the map and bring that somewhere, but at the same time, I don't have any food available to leave the map with. Is there anything we can do here as far as cooking meal? Probably should do until I have 10. I want to check everything. Just want to maximize the possibility of producing food. That is our current crisis moment, is to getting all this food up and running. It's almost good that he took a break in between plants so that we have a staggered growth cycle for some of this rice. I'm not even worried about this devil strand. We're so far away from being able to do anything with that right now. Right, can we deconstruct this? I thought we issued a command. All right, let's see. Constructing, very lowest priority, but it will let me deconstruct that, get that out of there. All right, do we really want to deconstruct that? I don't think we do. No. I'm not messing with that at all at the moment. All right, we are back to everyone's starving, which is less than ideal, but if we can get some food, we will be in a better situation. So let's go ahead and harvest these berry bushes. Probably should issue a command to harvest all of these. Things are not going to go well if Randy comes along and gives us a bad raid. Let's go ahead and haul ancient mech. Well, yeah. Let's haul what we can back to base. Hopefully that will keep us alive long enough to finish our rice planting and get the rice cycle going again. It would be super, super helpful. Let's refuel this and do some cooking. Maybe we can actually make some simple food. Wouldn't that be a novel idea? There we go. We actually have some simple meals for once. Not that it's going to last us particularly long, but keeps us out of starvation for at least a little while. Has anybody fed Marta? Looks like you must have to some extent. Oh, good. Your malnutrition is not necessarily getting the best of you. You're well slept. Why don't you go ahead and haul these berries back? All right, the 10 quality is getting a little bit better, which hopefully means that eventually we'll be done with these sensory mechanites. All right, we almost have this entire thing planted. It will be great once we can actually harvest the rice here. Cargo pods. Oh, please save me. Nope, just die. That's less than ideal. All right, well, and you know what? Our construction worker is the one that's unconscious. So I was kind of hoping we can get some of this up and running, get some of this built, but still waiting on Marta to snap back into consciousness. Get out of her catatonic breakdown. All right, Wormy's getting more planting done, which is perfectly fine by me. It's all got to get planted. Bigger concern is harvesting later on. Is there any berries nearby? You're kind of close. Why don't you go ahead and harvest this? Just because we're out of food, and we need to make sure we keep the food coming along. All right, Wormy, what you doing? Still just hauling trash away? Ooh, that was a little risky. I should have been a little more careful about deconstructing the roof there. All right, we are on trivial and minor malnourishment, which, to be honest, is actually better than we have been lately. Maybe we can avoid killing any more alpacas or animals if possible. I don't know if that is the case, but catharsis doesn't last forever, and we're going to be getting ready for another breakdown here relatively soon unless something changes. So let's go over here and harvest this stuff. Oh, you were sowing crops. All right, we're almost to the point where these rice plants are grown, which should get us back on track as far as production goes. Still don't have a functional stove, which is always a little concerning. I think what we need to do is get a fuel stove up and running. Oh, and here we go with the major break risks. Ah, we have a shaman. We're going to be able to actually buy anything from you? Probably not. We don't really have much of anything to sell. I guess we have this human leather. Let's put a stockpile zone down here, and maybe they'll be willing to buy some of this. You are a social person, so why don't you go ahead, wake up, and trade? Nope, they don't want to buy any of the leather, which is unfortunate, because that's pretty much all I have. Pemmican would be great. I don't have a lot of money. I do have a little bit of silver hanging out over here, though. So let's slap a stockpile zone down just so I can get that highlighted. There's some iron, or some steel around here, too. All right, let's go ahead and do a little trade. Now we have 107, 70, 60 pemmican. Gets us little food to work with. That should help carry us through. Let's go ahead and deconstruct that. if we do get a raid, right now would be a great time because we have somebody to help defend us. I mean, the ideal scenario is we don't get one at all, but if we were to get one, now would be the time. All right, we are running around harvesting berry bushes, which is fine, but at some point you need to haul them back to base. I also need to get some steel, and we're really bad at mining in general, so... How's the animal grass situation? We got 2. Not a lot, but I think we'll get better over time if we make it past this kind of dire straits situation we got going on. All right, Marta, you gotta snap out of it, my sister. Oh, a mad alpaca. I don't think that counts against us, so let's go ahead and butcher that if we can. A little bit of free food. I like that. Nope. You wait. You know what? I forgot to issue or tell the bill to drop it on the floor. Well, thanks for the free alpaca meat. I guess we got something out of that. What are you doing? You're hauling rice? Oh, we got our first batch of rice. Very nice. We actually have meals. That's fantastic. All right, everybody is fed. Everybody is relatively happy given their current lot in life. I do want to get mining up and running. I feel like everybody needs to... Everybody's bad at mining, but I feel like everybody needs to tack that onto their list of things. I need steel. Like a lot of steel. Oh, I probably should have told him to get some food first. All right, you go get some food before you need to come back and do some mining. Less than ideal, but I need the steel to build stuff. Particularly this fueled stove. Which I'm actually quite concerned because walls should probably come first. But I have no material for walls. And my construction worker has been unconscious doing nothing for forever. Was she capable of movement now? She's not freaking out anymore. So that's good. Alright, we got some more tending to do. Why don't you go ahead and tend to her? There might be a chance something good comes out of this. Is she still not able to walk? I mean, the movement's low, but... So it's just the consciousness? How much steel is this? 71? I feel like we have at least 9 elsewhere on the map. Let's prioritize working on that. Oh, here we go. Now we got a nice big rice harvest in. Your construction's not great, but it was enough. Alright, let's copy that. Let's paste it up here. And then we'll delete it off of here. I definitely want to do this. Jubilee. Anything to get the mood up. But I feel like they're gonna leave the map before he even gets there. Oh, there we go. +6 mood. Can't complain too much about that. We'll do this even though I don't think there's much of a chance of him successfully completing it. Boring. Yeah, we actually lost a little mood there. Oh, that's alright. At least we got the timer restarted. Got a couple visitors coming in. Really want that construction worker to wake up. I want to finish the beds. I mean, there's so much I want to do. Come on, Marta. All you gotta do is stand up. All you gotta do. Now let's go ahead and trade. We could sell a short bow. You don't really have anything else worthwhile. Go ahead and refuel the stove so that we're ready to cook when we actually have food over here. On the map, so we should be able to get it relatively easily. Here we go. So we have 5 enemies coming in over here. Let's prioritize hauling some rice. We do have pistols. I don't think they do. All right, let's get ready for combat. This is what's going to make or break us right here. We just have to kill 2, maybe 3 of them. All right, well, that was dumb. I should have at least picked up a weapon. Ooh, a headshot on Pepper, huh? All All right, we got one. We got two. Taking some shots. We got three. Should they not be fleeing by now? Maybe they don't flee? Oh, a little friendly fire. That's not great. What's your story? Yeah, we don't have the ability to help you. Although, we could get some medical experience. Let's go ahead and tend to you without weapon. Or not without weapon, without medicine. Pepper needs some help. I do want to try to bandage up as much as possible because if I don't bandage, the infection chance is higher. I need to bandage myself as well. Toxic fallout, that's cool. That's definitely not a problem at all. Got some initial toxic buildup. That's definitely not good. Let's can we build a roof area just like over this? And then let's just get construction. Yeah, everybody has construction. So let's set up a zone. And this is now base. This is no longer base. I do want to leave that in place though, because I want them to be able to go meditate. Okay, I could take off that. She can eat. And I think we just restrict everyone to base. Maybe we can get this roof built, keep that toxic fallout to a relative minimal. Definitely need to move that over there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Poor quality bed. I guess it's better than a kick in the teeth. You have at least a small amount of construction skill. All right, let's unrestrict everyone. The main thing was getting those beds built. Oh no, not the infection. Yeah, that is a left leg infection. You need to stay rested. We need to maximize your ability to heal. We do have industrial tech medicine, so I know we kind of botched this first tend, but hopefully we can make it up in future tens. It's still early on, so hopefully we'll be all right. Marta really needs to snap out of this. Getting tired of her nonsense. All right, looks like we're going to consume some berries, but I really need to haul back some of this rice. All right, let's do a little cooking here. Probably should have butchered everyone. All right, let's prioritize feeding. If they have enough food, they should be able to, like, keep themselves healed. Your medical sucks. I don't want you tending. Can you tend to yourself? You can. Okay, so you have a 53% tend quality. That is terrible. You are not making it through this infection, I'll tell you that. All right, so let's, looks like we're taking off your left leg too. We're gonna have a bunch of legless people in this colony. All right, let's haul this rice. All right, let's see if we can get Margarita through this. This is not great. All right, so we need to feed people. Yeah, your medical is like abysmally bad. It'd be really nice if I can get Pepper up and running. I don't think I can. I think we're gonna have to try to do... Yeah, I don't think that immunity is gonna catch up. Oh, wait, there we go. All right, so you operate because you have a much... I mean, not that you have a great medical, but you have a much higher chance of success. All right, that is a failed surgery, which is not good. Doctor care, but no medicine is what we need on you now. And then once you get that bandaged up, we can try the surgery again. All right, let's go ahead, bump you to industrial medicine. We need to re-add the surgery. Amputate leg. Let's prioritize operating again. It's like we're gonna waste time feeding you first. This is probably our only chance here. Nope, we failed again. Okay, we might be able to sneak in one more. We're gonna have to change it to Glitter World. We actually need to focus on the operation because there's just not that much time left. Okay, there we go. Okay, we saved her. It used up multiple glitter world medicines, but we saved her life. All right, so I think that is a good spot to put the cut in for today. We are, I don't even want to say stabilizing, but we're getting better. We actually have food growing now, which is great, and we have some wood. We've started to build some walls up. Everybody is more or less staying fed, although this whole situation here with the toxic fallout is a little much. But we're making steps in the right direction to recover from this. So hopefully we'll keep trending in that direction, but Randy Random likes to throw curveballs, so we'll see what happens over time. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.